got me feeling good.
The water is so blue. We drove for about an hour and a half from McKay Crossing Campground and made it to Crater Lake, which is America's deepest lake at 1,943 feet. We entered through the north entrance and didn't have to pay any admission because we had our America the Beautiful annual pass. If you don't have one of the national park passes, definitely get one. Admission's anywhere from $15 to $30 depending on your vehicle type and time of year. Cool thing to know is if you have to pay for admission, keep your ticket because you can use it for 7 days after your purchase date, so you can just keep going back. When you enter, they give you a map and it shows you all the different turnouts to go to for the views of the lake. Just know that along the drive, these are not marked at all. So you really have to pay attention to the map and the landscape.
Do you think you got what it takes? Well, do you?
Caitlin read a tip online that you should drive around the lake clockwise. That way you're on the lake side and you're on the less scary way to drive. Fleetwood Cove Trail wasn't open when we were there, but it's the only trail that can get you right down to the lake shore and see it up close. It's also where the boat tour goes from, but that also wasn't running because we were too early in the season.
Keep your hands a-clapping and your feet a-stomping. Next thing you'll be jumping, 'cause it feels so good. Feels so good, y'all. Feels so good.
What do you think?
Gorgeous.
Just like you.
Right off the road.
Your kind of waterfall. Definitely hit up Mazama Village, which has a free hydration station to fill up your water jug. There are a handful of picnic areas along Rim Drive, but most only have one picnic table at each site. So we ended up car picnicking by Cloud Cap Overlook. Crater Lake sits on top of a dormant volcano, which was and is Mount Mazama. The volcano was at one point 12,000 feet tall, but totally collapsed after a giant eruption 7,700 years ago. And I kept hearing the word caldera thrown out and figured out that Crater Lake is a caldera, which means a large volcanic crater.
Ancestors of local tribes witnessed the dramatic events that led to its creation. Oh, yeah, those were dramatic events.
What? What
The
happened?
volcano.
Oh. Legend has it that Lao, the spirit of the below world, lived beneath Mount Mazama. And one day, he was coming to the outside world and saw Loha, the daughter of the Klamath tribe chief, and was like, whoa, and fell in love with her and asked her to marry him. But Loha was like, no way. So then Lao was pissed and swore to seek revenge on her and her family. So then the chief was like, I need help. So asked Skell, the spirit of the above world, for help. And Skell was like, okay. So Skell descended from the sky onto Mount Shasta and started hurling hot red rocks. Lao started hurling hot red rocks back and forth. Furious battle ensued. It was crazy. 2 medicine men were jumping in to sacrifice themselves. That didn't really do that much, but then Skell was really inspired by that and really went hardcore and defeated Lao, pushing him below the earth, collapsing Mount Mazama on top of him, imprisoning him forever beneath the world. Skell didn't stop there. He wanted peace and tranquility to fill this dark pit, so he filled it with this gorgeous blue water. But some say when all seems quiet, Lao's restless spirit enters the lake and stirs up an angry wind.
European settlers later moved west seeking their fortunes. During the late 1800s, the lake was discovered and rediscovered several times and given a new name with each discovery.
Ooh, which ones? What were the names?
You would think they would mention it.
Oh, what a letdown. There are so many trails around Crater Lake. We saved Watchman Trail for our sunset hike. What are they? All the names. Lake Majesty. 1869. Oh wow, Lake Majesty didn't last for very long. Blue Lake didn't last very long
Wake up to these better days. No clouds, just sun on my face. Flowers grow through the cracks in the pavement. Fresh kicks and my favorite jeans. Stepping out, living loud and free. Walk around like a brand new melody. Hear me when I'm singing that. Oh, 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 oh. And it keeps getting better. It only gets better. Oh, 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 oh. And it keeps getting better. It only gets better.
We made our way to Toketee Campground, where we are staying for 2 nights. It's a 33-minute drive from Crater Lake. There are 2 campgrounds at Crater Lake, Mazama Campground and Lost Creek Campground. Mazama was fully booked and Lost Creek wasn't open for the 2021 season. We picked Toketee because it's got a trail to the Umpqua Hot Springs and it's right next to the Toketee waterfalls.
And it keeps getting better.
Toketee also has a garbage problem. It's hot. We have shade in our spot, but it's still super hot. It feels like Vegas hot. It's not Toketee's fault. Yeah, it's the heat wave. It's climate change. So we're gonna get our bathing suits on. The hot springs were closed, but honestly, there's no way we would have wanted to get in them right now. So we went to Watchman Falls, only a 7-minute drive from Toketee Campground, and the parking is only 2 seconds from the main road.
And it keeps getting better.
Oh, wow.
It only gets better.
There are 2 lookout spots, one halfway and one at the top. When we got to the top, we decided for some reason that we really wanted to climb to the base of the falls. We just climbed from up there.
Climb or slide?
You know we do it right. We do it right. Always on your side. I'm here for you, for what you need, to lend a helping hand when you wake up. Just know that we're always there. And when you
Then we went to Toketee Falls, which is now in my top 10 waterfalls.
don't matter where you go, 'cause we're always there. Through the fire, through the change, we ain't afraid, gonna be here every day. We do it right. Always on your side. 'Cause we do it right. Any place, anytime, we're always there. Rain or shine.
This is Toketee Pipeline. Toketee Falls is regulated by a dam that's upstream, and they utilize the drop from the falls to generate hydroelectricity.
We do it right. Trust the fall, take the lead, and let it set you free. 'Cause when you need someone to
Looks like grubs.
we are always there. Set your goals, live your dreams. You can always lean on me. In blue skies are gray, we are always there. And through the fire, through the change, we ain't afraid. Gonna be here every day. We walk the miles, make the space, take the time, never late. We do it right.
We're heading to Ashland next, and that will be a little bit different of an experience from what we've been doing.
'Cause we do it right. Any place, anytime, we're always there. Rain or shine.
We are waiting for trees to be cut down.
Oh, there goes.
Oh,
You saw it?
Dang it.
How many do you think they're gonna do? That was the second one.
trying to cut down all of these trees before we can move. We've reached another stop